There is only one resource on Earth that is essential for the survival of all life on Earth. It is water. Water is one of the most basic natural resources on Earth. An average human body is made up of almost 75% of water. We need to drink almost 2 liters of it a day. Earth is the only planet that is blessed by this resource. The beauty and the usefulness of water is beyond description. Despite what I said before, many humans waste water by doing various practices. Contamination of water bodies, mainly by agriculture, industrial and domestic, where harmful chemicals pollute water resources. Due to global warming, glaciers are now melting at a faster rate, and if all glaciers are melted away, it will be very difficult to be restored. Excessive cutting of trees will enable heavy rainfalls, bring down particles in water bodies, hence polluting water. In agriculture, farmers pump water excessively, which leads to groundwater depletion. Finally, increase in population increases the demand of water. In Pakistan, 93% of water goes in agriculture, and there is a 49% loss due to poor canal system or poor drainage system. Water is wasted through evaporation, leakage and seepage and water theft. Due to Pakistan not having strict laws regarding proper disposal of waste, many industries tend to pollute water by dumping massive waste into them. Pakistan is also not doing anything to treat or disinfect polluted waters. Moreover, over 80% of water in Sindh is undrinkable. One of its cities, Karachi, does not have a river running through it, so it has to pump water from 70 kilometers away. Its population has also grown so big that it can only supply half the water the city needs. In fact, Pakistan is the 6th largest country in the world with its 220 million population. Pakistan has an agro-based economy, which means that it's highly dependent on water. Pakistan's inefficient agricultural system causes a 60% water loss and has an even less water output than other countries, even though it uses it more. The main problems with water are water shortages, waterborne diseases, lack of access to safe water causes 80% of death around the world. When water of low quality is used, this leads to less yield of crops. Due to water scarcity, water sanitation becomes a problem in developing countries. This causes various hygiene issues and diseases. There are alarming predictions about crop disasters, starvation, and famines. Water scarcity also causes the environmental destructions of wetlands. The United Nations estimates that in 2025, 5 billion of the world's 8 billion people will live in areas where water is scarce. In Pakistan, the water is leading to a scarce level. Many people in Pakistan don't have consistent access to water. Currently, Pakistan is categorized as a water-scarce country. It is heavily predicted that it will become absolutely scarce in 2025. In fact, it can be proven that 80% of people in Pakistan's 24 major cities do not have access to clean water. In slum areas of Karachi, 16 million do not have access to clean water. This causes many people to be dependent on water trucks. Lack of water is being exploited by the water mafia, which continues to expand further and further. These guys steal water from the government and sell it to the highest bidder. The most practical solution is reusing and recycling of water, as sites that treat and reuse water are often less costly. Improvement in the sewage system could cause more effectiveness in cleaning water. However, no government authority or institution can help us in saving water unless we ourselves desire to do so. So the question arises, what can you do? Well, for starters, whenever you wash dishes by hand, don't let the water run. Make sure that you do not run the faucet while cleaning the vegetables, as it wastes 120 to 150 gallons of water. Take shorter showers. Make sure to close the tap while brushing your teeth. Examine the toilet for leaks. Place dye tablets or food coloring into the tank. If the color shows up without flushing, there is a leak. This saves 400 gallons per month. In the laundry, you can run the washer when the load is full. In agriculture, we should implement irrigation management, which includes monitoring the soil and water condition to gather water efficiently. Government could also make strict laws for the dumping of waste. Industries can use cooling water circulation, which results in recycling of water inside a cooling system, which would result in less usage of water. In the end, the most impactful solution can be to raise awareness on water conservation, as we all need to go hand in hand together because water is a global priority. So, it is important to save as much water as we possibly can, if not for us, the generations to come, and if not for generations, the world that we live in, the earth. Building awareness seems simple, yet so hard to make it impactful to the human race. However, it is easiest to start it in our home, with ourselves, rather than waiting for another person to begin talking. Let us, as a single person, start to change.